Okay, guys, now this episode was awesome. So this episode was about Madoka's mother giving in to her alcoholic tendencies and coming home drunk and sloshed to her family, leading to Madoka and her father having to cope with her tendencies, which is really harrowing because they just cope with it being like, oh man, well, it's just how she wants to live, bro, and I'm glad that she wants to live it that way, and it's just tragic. It's tragic. I really hope this. I hope Madoka, her wish is that she's going to make her mom cease existence, so her and her dad can live a happy life. But I now remember also, it would be that they live a happy life up until the communist uprising starts and they get killed for being one percenter bourgeoisie bitches. Um, but yeah. Now, other than that harrowing part of the episode, they also have a few extra things. For instance, yellow haired girl gets eaten. And there's two cool things about that. One, I'm glad she's dead because her name, I couldn't tell if they were saying Mani, Ni, Monie, or Mommy, Momie. Uh, because honestly, I could only, because I'm watching the dub, I know heresy, um, but I only could hear mommy, so they're just like, oh, mommy, what is this? Like, they sounded like fucking children every time she was on screen. So I'm like, man, what the fuck? These are middle schoolers. Why are they babies? Why are they saying, mommy, protect me? Like, what the fuck? Um, so yeah, I'm glad I don't have to face that confusion on what they're saying anymore. And two, the other cool thing with that scene of her getting eaten was what's it called? The creature that ate her. Its art design was really cool. It wasn't like the other creature's art design, which was some like LSD dream emulator stuff. This was like almost. It felt like 2000s, the 2010 to 20 era fucking animation. It was really interesting. I was like, wow. Gave me like some Cartoon Network like fucking Steven Universe movie animation quality vibes. It was really interesting. I was like, wow, that's really cool. It's got a little cartoon face and everything, and it getting hit, it did like cool expressions. It was just really interesting. I think that was really a cool art decision for them to make in this episode. So that's a plus, a pretty good plus. I would give it a big ol' extra point for that one. And this episode's got a few extra points already for its harrowing, deeper thing, and the death of the one girl. So honestly, this is probably one of the highest scoring episodes so far. Um, Outside of that, I do find it kind of interesting that Madoka is like, oh, I just want to be a magic girl. Oh, I have nothing good with me. Like, is this just what happens to all one percenter kids? They're just like, oh, I have nothing good with me. And is that why they're all crazy? Because they make a deal with some evil demon to become something they wanted to be? Like, is there like a fucking MMA fighter fucking cat thing that makes like fucking those crazy one percenter kids become an MMA fighter? I don't know. It just makes no sense. I just think Madoka, like, she couldn't, like, it's kind of stupid that she's not thinking, like, oh, I want to wish to cure cancer or some shit, and then becomes Magic Girl. Like, she's like, no, I just want to wish to become a Magic Girl. Like, what the fuck? That's like, that's a stupidity thing. She's just not smart in that case. I'm sorry, I know it's a controversial take, but she's just kind of dumb for that. I respect her, but she's dumb in some instances. So I hope she changes her mind. Um, but other than that, pretty decent. I feel like not much really happened in terms of like comparatively, but it was of substance this time. There's a lot of things of substance. So yeah, I would have to give this episode a doing the math with all the extra points this time, a 7 out of 10. Yeah, yeah, 7 out of 10 this time. So pretty good. Um, Really evocative, very comprehensive. Yeah, yeah, that's the word. It's a comprehensive episode. Um, and I really am curious what the black haired girl is gonna do. If she's gonna do something cool. She's like definitely the cool person. I wonder if mommy had some evil thing where she was like, I'm gonna eat Madoka. Because like she seems so evil on the back end, but then she's like, I'm so happy. So she has to be evil. She had to be evil. She had to be like, she's got to have a skeleton. Or she's gonna fucking mommy is gonna be like the one priest from Castlevania. Was it season 2 or season 3? I think it's season 3. Yeah, season 3. When the frickin' Mr. Belmont finds that the priest guy had a bunch of like he's been killing kids or getting kids impaled on spikes to collect their shoes because he's a little freak. Yeah, I think Mommy's gonna have one of those moments. Madoka's gonna find it and it's like, oh man, she she was like she'd recruit people and then eat them. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, she probably caused the car crash herself that she got in just to do this because she's so maniacal. So that's my prediction. That's my input. So yeah, can't wait to see the next episode. Farewell.